Well, here we are in the attic, and you may recall that this chimney does penetrate the roof, and this is the one that has a bit of a lean to it, because when they put in the chimney, they didn't want to re-engineer all the rafters, so they tilted the chimney, and as I say, it tilts about a foot or a little bit more, so that the chimney could go out the roof at the ridge between the rafters. So that's what happened with this one. And this chimney still goes through the roof and it doesn't leak, so that chimney is staying even though it won't be functional. And you may remember that on the other side I had a chimney that was not only leaning toward the front of the house, but was also leaning toward the ridge. So I have since taken that chimney down. That's what all the bricks out back were. And you can see it has opened up this space quite a bit. I'm going to wander through the rafters and take a look. And you can see there's the chimney. That's down just below the level of the floorboards. And when this chimney was taken down, when the roof was put on a few years ago, that's where it was there. You can see the skip sheathing is missing, those individual boards, because that's where the chimney went out originally. And when it was torn down, a lot of the bricks and a lot of the old shingles went down the flue. But because this chimney was slanted in two axes, it didn't get very far. One of the reasons why all that debris didn't get very far down the flue was because in the flue was a bird's nest that consisted of about 4 feet of straw. So I'm not sure if it was a bird condo or what kind of bird was living there, but all that straw prevented most of that debris from going too far down the flue. So this was all taken out one brick at a time by hand. All the bricks got thrown into 5-gallon buckets, and then about 60 trips up and down 2 flights of stairs to get the bricks out. It was about, I'd say maybe a day and a half to 2 days worth of work. But good exercise, and as I say, now this chimney obviously hasn't been functioning for some time, but this will get covered up with floorboards when I get to the point of deciding on what I'm going to do for insulation here in the ceiling and what my potential future plans are for this attic space. Again, this attic was not designed for living because of the spacing of the rafter ties. And remember, these what look like joists down here are not joists, they're rafter ties that hold the rafter assembly in place. So once I get this all figured out, then we'll see what happens. But it's a nice big space. This is almost 20 feet wide at the base. Obviously, I don't have that a full height because the rafters are at a 45-degree angle. But if I were to convert this would make a nice bedroom, and then I would have to put in I would feel the need to put in a bathroom up here as well. And this could be a smaller bedroom in this part of the attic, and then, as I say, a bathroom somewhere here around the chimney, and then a little sitting area. So, in any event, just wanted to show how the elimination of the chimney has really opened up this space, and now I don't have to worry about that chimney getting weak, because the mortar wasn't that tight. I was able to remove a lot of those bricks by hand, meaning I didn't have to beat on it with a hammer and a chisel. I could just literally put my hand on a course of bricks and twist my hand and pop off the bricks. But some of them did require a little tap with the hammer or a tap with the chisel and the hammer in the mortar joint. But in any event, it all came down deliberately, not by accident. And so that clears that space up. So on to other things.